I think that'll do for an episode. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's not done recording.
It's not done recording yet, no. Is there anything else you want to say?
Nathan's always wrong. Bye.
Sure. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the podcast after a brief absence. You are joined, as usual, by your hosts. Sitting here is, quite frankly, a man who brings a smile to everybody's face. I'm very proud to know him and be a big part of his life, and really just someone that I think everyone really enjoys. And also with me is Robert.
Fuck you.
Oh, you knew that was coming.
I know. I pretended to be all heartfelt and be like, how could he say such nice things to me?
I can't.
How dare you?
I physically can't.
Also,
Robert, you are looking... Sorry.
Ow. Also, that burp you did just before you started talking.
Did I burp?
Smelled so strong of beer.
I'm sorry. Yes, might as well kick this show off. I'm drinking a bottle of Blue Moon.
And I'm drinking coffee.
Your second coffee while you've been round my house, I shall say.
Well, I was going to get a coffee before I came round, but then I realised that it's Stanford and everywhere shuts at 6.
Yeah, because we are so uncool.
Yeah.
We are so not with the hip kids.
No.
I would just like to apologise for missing out last episode. We filled the gap with a Cards Against Humanity playthrough, but...
We did indeed.
Really,
I hope you enjoyed it.
It was enjoyable, if it was just a bit of an excuse of why I shouldn't get drunk.
Were there downloads on it?
I didn't check. I didn't really want to.
God damn it, Nathan. What if it's our most popular one?
I would be very surprised. Because while I do enjoy Cards Against Humanity, watching people you don't know play it, and hell, listening to people you don't know play it, isn't necessarily the most fun.
That's true.
There were...
Unless you drank along with us.
Yeah, which, really, if you drink as much as we did that night, I think it would cause fun evening times.
I was going to drink more, but fucking someone wouldn't let us go to the shop.
I was all about going to the shops.
I know, I wasn't talking about you.
I was gonna say. But yeah, But to be fair, you had an entire bottle of rum, didn't you?
I had my flask of rum, and then...
You ran back to my house.
I ran back here and grabbed your rum out of the cupboard.
Did you finish the entire bottle?
I think I did, yeah.
Christ. Because I thought I drank a lot.
I opened the door, and Craig was there, and he was like, what are you doing here? I was like, I am grabbing the rum. Bye.
Did you not even say to him, like, oh, we're picking up alcohol for the party? No, you just barged into my house.
Fucking boom.
Because
I didn't even kick off my shoes, burst the door down.
So not to give you ideas, but you could probably end up doing that any time now. So long as I'm not in, just say, oh yeah, Nathan's there, we're going to be drinking.
Success.
Success and rum. But anyway, yeah, I was talking about the... We missed last episode. There is a decent reason for that. I will say, we did record something.
Yes.
Other than the Cards Against Humanity, but...
It was terrible.
It wasn't that good. We didn't even fill an hour because we were so low on topics, and we were both really sort of down and depressed, and I'll explain that now. We were supposed to record on the Thursday, but I got really quite ill.
Yes. Nathan was very, very sick.
I got very, very sick. We usually record on a Thursday, which is when we're recording this now. Hello.
Hello.
Happy Thursday!
A little
everyone.
Sneak, a little bit of a spoiler to everyone. Not spoiler, just a little fun fact about me. Thursday is actually my favorite day of the week.
Why?
I have no idea. I just prefer Thursdays.
Is it because you wake up in the morning and think, it's Thursday, it's recording day. Oh wait, it's next week, not this week. I'm just gonna curl back into bed and question my existence.
When you told me that, I had like finished showering, I had my shoes on, I was ready to leave, and I looked at my phone and it was like, hey, it's Nathan, you haven't left yet, have you? If you have, never mind, but like,
yeah,
let's postpone recording. And I was like,
because I got up in the morning, because I had fallen really quite badly ill the Wednesday night. I had a fever all up in this bitch. Like, it was...
Hot damn.
This was the hottest day of the year.
Oh, shit.
And I was lying in bed.
Did you have heat stroke?
I don't think I did, though, because
Did you even leave the house?
I had to go. I worked.
Yeah.
I started feeling a bit squiffy at work, and I came home, and I was already not feeling very well, as I said. I came home, and I just sort of sat down, and Blake came over and said, "Here, have a drink." And we were watching Iron Sky. Mm-hmm. You know the film, do you?
No.
It's Nazis on the Moon.
Oh, fantastic!
It's a wonderful little film.
Yeah.
And I already had a stomachache, and I was like, okay, I'll drink this beer under peer pressure. And it was only one can. He brought an entire case round for us to share, and I was like, I'm not doing this.
I am not having all of that.
I'm not doing this to my body. So like the night hit, and I was laying in bed, and again, this was the hottest day and night of the year so far. I was laying in bed. I had the fan on me, but I turned it off, and I laid there for like 5 minutes thinking, I am fucking freezing.
Oh man, no.
And I sort of opened the door and said to Craig, I was like, Craig, do I feel cold? And he like pressed his hand to my forehead and like, no, you're boiling. I was like,
I'm dying.
I've got a fever. And no, we called...
Maybe we're just hot-blooded.
What? Is that a song? Keep your young people music out of this house. What?
That is not...
You young people!
It's not a young song. It's from like the 70s.
You young people!
70,
and your hip-hop!
70s, 80s, 90s, I'm not sure. But one of those decades.
But yeah, long story short, I got ill and I'm still not sure what it was. It was kind of like tummy bug, but both the worst and the not quite so bad tummy bug of all my life.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I hate being sick.
Yeah. Aren't you glad that I didn't force you over to record?
Yes.
But basically, I woke up on the Thursday and thought, okay, I'm not feeling terrible. I think I might be able to manage this. But as the day progressed, I just got terrible stomach cramps. And like just before I text you, I was just curled up on the sofa, like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it.
You should have just taken a bunch of drugs.
I don't really
powered through.
I don't really have that many drugs.
Well,
there is paracetamol, and that's pretty much it. Oh, could you get me some of that Pepto-Bismol?
I was talking about heroin.
Oh.
But...
Oh. Did you steal some off of some men in your restaurant?
Always. Well, I'd have...
Was that a story from the one that got lost, or was it one that we recorded about the men who did, like, cocaine or something in your bathroom?
Did I say that on a podcast?
Maybe.
I thought maybe I didn't, because I wasn't quite sure, like, what talking about
was it, or was it... Yeah. Let's talk about drugs, kiddies. Don't do them.
On the other side, on the other hand, just so that anyone listening, not that anyone important is even...
No.
Well, not like you're not important, but not like anyone who has anything to do with my work life is listening. But yes, there were two gentlemen that decided to use our... well, more than two gentlemen now.
Really?
Like, we will do random checks in the bathrooms now, and then our toilet stall in the men's has been locked for a couple of weeks now because we put Vaseline where they were doing cocaine.
Oh.
And so when they put down their coke, it dissolved immediately.
Oh, that's cool.
In the Vaseline. So, in a fit of rage, they ripped off our toilet roll holder in the bathroom. And so now there's no toilet roll holder in the bathroom, so we just locked it. But yeah. Another little... Please tell me.
No, it's recording, don't worry.
Oh, thank God.
So I just got a message from Windows saying, oh, we're going to restart your computer in 14 minutes. No, thank you.
Freaked out. I was like, please tell me that I haven't just been talking about nothing.
Talking into the internet void, yeah.
So yeah, on the other hand, on the same topic of work, I've been promoted.
Woo.
I am now officially one of those dickheads in middle management.
Ooh.
I'm a supervisor.
Ooh, get you and your non-minimum wage job, you prick.
I have a pay raise.
Robert's doing very well for himself, and he might even be getting a home soon.
Ooh, I will no longer be homeless.
I'll no longer get to make that joke about you, so I might as well milk it as much as I can.
That's true. Well, I mean, the significant pay rise I'm getting. I mean, it's not significant. It's like half a pound.
Yeah.
But like, it's
kind of
good.
significant when you're working that many hours. That's
Definitely.
An extra 20 quid a week. That's fine.
Whew.
Rolling in the dough.
Oh yeah.
And the pussy.
Maybe not so much.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
We're a video games podcast.
Hi, welcome to the Antisocial
Hello, welcome
Gamers
to the
Podcast.
Antisocial Gamers Podcast.
We've just been talking about our lives for the past 10 minutes.
why not? Well, again, one of the things of the reason why last week didn't really happen is that we had like two topics, I think, which was Batman Arkham Knight being shit on the PC.
We can talk about that now.
No. I'm gonna get to this in a second.
Oh shit.
And
okay.
also, you had a Dark Souls story.
I have two now.
Yeah, you have two now. And, basically what's going to happen is the recording that we made last Sunday, I think it was, we will staple onto the end of this one. There will just be a bit of a silence. We'll introduce it, say, hey, you can listen to this if you want. Don't bother if you don't want to.
If you don't want to, just don't bother.
It was alright from what I remember. I've not actually listened to it back. But one of the reasons we were so upset was that we had actually planned to record a Let's Play that day. We were going to record the podcast after. But it turned out that something was wrong with our recording setup. It was basically what happened was we didn't realise that the PS3 had a certain block where you couldn't record videos through their HDMI port, which sucks because that's the game recorder that I have. But during the actual podcast, I made up some bullshit about its HDCP on the smart TV that I have.
Yeah.
Which is wrong. Would you believe I was wrong about something?
Welcome to the wrong podcast.
Welcome to the wrong podcast. But not to blow your socks off already, but I have recently purchased a second game recorder specifically for PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
So you can look forward to your pretty little faced boys here, sat on the couch playing some games.
Oh, you think I'm pretty?
I was talking entirely about myself.
You said
I call myself the boys.
The boys.
With a Z, so you know it's cool.
Fantastic. Do you spell it B-O-I-Z?
Ah, totally.
Oh, man.
I'm so 90s.
You're so hip. Fantastic.
So yeah, that's something to look forward to. There's a second secret podcast at the end of this one, and
It's not a secret, you just told them.
And also, well, it's
You just shushed me.
it's secret to those who haven't.
It's a secret to everyone. Video games.
Video games. No, I'm not fucking finished.
Well, get it? No. Fuck.
Secret video games.
It's a secret to everyone. Do you not know?
The secret? No, clearly not.
It's a secret to everyone as a reference from Zelda 2.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an NPC, and he just says, it's a secret to everyone. And then, like, since then... Oh no, it's been from the first Zelda, like...
Really?
Yeah, you walk into a cave and the dude's like, oh, it's a secret to everyone, and it gives you some money.
Okay.
And since then, they've had it as a running joke in every single one. Every single one. If you walk in somewhere and do something, there's something in that game that will tell you it's a secret to everyone.
That's awesome. But yeah, within the next 2, maybe 3 months, you can expect some Let's Play coming up on the channel. So
We've recorded 2 episodes already, so...
Yeah, we've recorded 2. I'm going to edit those together. I'm not going to actually post anything until I've got a backlog of, I think I said like 20 videos.
20, Jesus.
I just want to make sure that
That you frequently post?
Yeah, because this is what went wrong with mine and Jace when me and Jace were doing it.
Yeah.
It was all great.
Yeah.
But everything was fine up until I sort of added a caveat of there'll be new episodes every weekend.
Ha!
Yeah. As soon as you make a promise, it all goes wrong.
That's why I refuse to talk about anything.
Yeah, so I'm not going to go into detail about anything, but expect some Let's Plays in a couple of months.
There are episodes.
There are episodes recorded, and there are episodes we are planning to record. Maybe not today, because we spent far too much time eating food and watching Game Grumps.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's nearly 8 o'clock.
Whoa!
Yeah, and I don't know when your last train home is, so...
10 or 11.
And I'd rather...
11's the last.
I was going to say, and I need to take a shower, so I don't want to keep you.
Yeah, you do.
I do want to keep you, is that what you're saying?
No, what? Yes.
Yes. Let's avoid the fact that I'm smelly.
You don't smell.
It's hot. And we're cramped on a couch, and I'm drinking lovely Blue Moon. Try it today in your local store.
Yeah,
the store, make sure the staff witness you opening the bottle and drinking it down. Maintain eye contact. Establish dominance.
The only thing you smell of is beer, so...
Which is fine.
But speaking of making eye contact, I have a story.
Go ahead.
So...
By the way, this is game-related, so it doesn't matter that we're not talking about video games.
Exactly. Anyway, so I went to game the other day because I had just come home from... Okay, so work sent me to rugby, which is like...
The city, or...?
The city, yeah.
What?
They sent me to rugby because there's another lounge there.
Yeah, well...
and they sent me there to help out this other lounge.
Okay.
Which is good, because...
I've heard of, like...
I feel like that is what got me my promotion, but whatever.
I've heard of companies like sending people out on, sort of, I'll go help this store and we'll give you special things.
Yeah,
I've assisted in
they
another
pay for
store.
my hotel and...
Oh, cool.
And train out, but
yeah, rugby?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It was the Baco Lounge, which is there. But anyway, I was on my way back, and I was like... You know what? I'm gonna buy some vidgams on my way home.
Vidgams.
And I looked at my watch, and there was 10 minutes until my
Your
next
fancy new watch.
Well, yes. Well, I mean, it's not here yet.
It's not here.
I ordered it yesterday, but I decided to go pop into game because I had a couple minutes before my bus arrived, and I would just pop in, grab the games. I knew where they were, and then leave. So I picked up BioShock 1, picked up BioShock 2. Also, I want to talk about how BioShock 1 was $7.99 and BioShock 2 was $3.99.
Wow.
I was like...
That goes to show what people think of the sequel.
Yeah, wow. And then I picked up Dark Souls 2, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna pay for these, I'm gonna leave. And so I went up to the counter, and there are two young guys at the counter. I'm like, oh, I really hope that I have them. But alas, I didn't. I got up to the counter, and there's this balding 36-year-old with, like, grey hair around the, like Homer Simpson style, around the side of his head.
Are you sure it wasn't my dad?
I'm pretty sure. I've met your dad.
Okay.
Why is he working at games?
He's not just gone there to fuck with you, has he?
But, no. So, he says to me, do you have any ID? And I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, these are... You need to be 21 to buy this. I was like, excuse me. I am 21. And I was like, no, I don't have ID. I just fucking came down from rugby. I'm on my way back home. I've had shit to do. I was an adult. I was working. And now I'm back. What? And he was like, yeah, if you don't have any ID, I can't let you buy these. Sorry, it's the law. And I was like, huh! So
No, you didn't.
There were people behind me, and I didn't want to make a scene, but I did anyway. So I just went.
You do kind of want to make a scene, don't you?
I just looked at him. I was like, this is really stupid. And I threw the games on the counter. I maintained eye contact with him as I gave him 2 fingers. One on either side.
I say they're the middle fingers of both hands.
The middle fingers of both hands, and I walked away backwards while maintaining eye contact. Because I was not letting some prick who wants to have some sort of power complex tell me I can't buy video games because I don't look 21. And then I walked out of the store and I realized I did have ID.
Oh dear.
But luckily there's another game just down the street, so I bought the games there. Fuck my life. Funnily enough, though, those ones didn't ask me for my ID.
Really?
Funny. I actually had a really nice chat with them about Dark Souls as well.
Do you want to... The stupidest thing I heard, I've ever heard in my life, was being ID'd for something. And I honestly, to this day, I can't tell if they were being serious or not.
Was it for butter knives?
No. I was buying alcohol.
Right.
And the lady at the counter asked for my ID, and, I gave it to her, and she sort of pondered it, and I admit I, just had a haircut, so it didn't... Because in my ID, my hair's like... Woof,
woof.
I've got a white man Jufro.
Oh, amazing.
So, yeah. And she just sort of looks at it, looks back at me, is like, does that a few times. It's like, no, I don't know. And I said, it's me. I said, well, yeah, it looks kind of like you, but, it could be like your twin, or... And she stopped there, and she went, Okay, and handed me the card back. She pondered whether this was the idea of my twin. The definition of twin is a sibling of who was born upon the same day as yourself. A person of similar blood whom you shared the womb with.
A person with whom you emerged from the vagina on the same date.
Yeah, like, I would think it was a joke if she carried on with the sentence, but no, she literally said it could be a twin or... and then stopped, like, halfway through she said or. What? She must have been having a slow day or something.
Oh, wow.
Because I have more respect for humankind than that.
Wow. I mean, like... I get it, because I work in a bar.
Yeah,
so
and you have to question
I ID people
everything.
all the time, because otherwise I'm gonna get fined.
Yeah.
But alcohol and video games are two different fucking beasts.
Well, so from what I understand, because let's just say I knew someone...
I get it because of the Bioshock's themes and whatever, and it's a little bit gory, maybe, but it's super cartoony. Like, you can watch any fucking thing on YouTube now.
I think the worst part about Bioshock is the ability to kill little girls.
Yes.
Which is really all.
I'm as much as I want to,
kill little girls.
I never do.
No.
I never kill the little sisters. It makes me sad.
Have you played... I'm assuming you've played Bioshock. Well,
yeah.
Obviously, you just told me that.
I've played it before, but I just wanted the games. I wanted the... Because I played them before on PC.
Oh, right.
And I was like, I want them on PS3.
I've mentioned this before. I've played Bioshock. It was alright. I didn't greatly enjoy it. Everyone, just treated it like it was God's golden bollocks or something. But...
I really like it because I immersed myself more in, like, the lore and everything. I really wanted the story.
Yeah, which I think I mentioned. Like, while a good story is great, if you make me work to listen to the story, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't read books. Why should you make me read a book?
How do you even game?
How do I even game? Well, here's how I game. I pick up the controller, I run around a bit. If there's a story, the story happens.
Well, you're certainly in for a ride with Hallway Simulator.
Oh yeah, no. Let's not discuss possible future projects, shall we?
Oh dear.
But okay, we're 20 odd minutes in. Shall we discuss a news topic?
I don't want to because I know where we're gonna go and I don't want to talk about it.
Well, shall we? Okay, Shall we leave? We'll leave that till a bit later then.
Okay.
Let's discuss Randy Pitchford, shall we?
What a dick.
Yeah. Okay.
He has a funny name.
For those of you who don't know, Randy Pitchford is
Handy Richford.
Well done. Well done. I believe he's sort of the head honcho of Gearbox Software, who makes such games as Borderlands and
Borderlands 2.
And Borderlands 2.
Borderlands the pre-sequel.
And also, more infamously, they've made such games as Duke Nukem Forever and Aliens Colonial Marines. Which the latter of which is what brought him back into the spotlight, because you know what's something really interesting that Randy opened my eyes to.
What?
Is that apparently if you take a well-respected and well-known license,
yes,
and make a video game about it,
yes,
but you make a video game that doesn't work,
right,
is graphically terrible, and is widely considered shit, has some very suspicious sort of legal actions going on behind the scenes.
Gotcha.
You are still the good guy.
How?
I never realised that. But apparently doing all of those things and having someone threaten you with legal action makes you the good guy. And apparently all of us who purchased a game expecting it to fucking work are the bad guys. And honestly, I just can't wait for the movie, the heartwarming film to come out, surrounding Randy Pitchford as he's a down-on-his-luck video game developer versus the mean and nasty consumers who are trying to take all of his money and his passion for making games that are terrible.
Oh my god. Guys, this just happened, guys. Like, I am so afraid. I had to move further and further away because Nathan kept flinging his fucking limbs about. I thought he was gonna hit me. They're like, Jesus, that's one beer. One beer has made him go like this.
I've not ranted that.
One beer and he's ready to beat people.
I've not ranted that hard in a
long
time.
And you haven't drank
oh god, yeah,
Stella.
Blue Moon makes me violent. I feel like I need to put on a vest and beat a wife.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's basically what happened. I think sometime this week. Basically, Randy Pitchford
is going to have a movie.
No,
that was what the rant was about. Right?
Yeah, sure.
He's going
to star Randy Pitchford the musical.
Amazing. We'll call it Tooken 6.
For fuck's sake. You make one joke and you can't live it down. But yeah, basically he took to Twitter and spoke about how he's glad that all of the nasty people who were trying to sue him for making a broken game have stopped.
Wow. What a martyr.
What a glorious man that Randy Pitchford is. And if I could just shake his hand, I would shake him harder than a British nanny.
I would shake him harder than my ex-baby.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I was referencing a baby murder case. You just went straight for baby murder. That's fine.
Oh, dear. I can't remember what it was. It was something really funny. I have a baby shaking anecdote, and I can't remember it.
Is it about what you did this weekend? Because I think it's best not be for the podcast.
No. Someone told me not to shake something, and I was like, "Darn it." I was like, "Yeah, that's what people say about babies as well," but I still shake them. And then everyone was really laughing, and then I was like, "No, I'm fucking serious." But hey ho, that's Robert. If you ever meet Robert in public, he has a very sick sense of humor. He quite often tells pedophile jokes around his friends, and it actually makes them uncomfortable. They don't tell him, but he knows. He knows they're uncomfortable.
Do you think if we named this episode Baby Shakin', if it would get a lot less views?
I'm pretty sure we shouldn't name this episode Baby Shakin'. Although that'd be a really cool, toy to make.
Social experiment. Oh, what, shaking babies?
Yeah, instead of a Tickle Me Elmo, you just take the skin off of it and put a baby skin on it.
What?
Right? And then it fucking moves about and shakes and whatever. And then you're like, hey, it's a shaking baby.
I feel like maybe we should get off this topic.
Maybe.
While I may...
What, you don't want to talk about shaking babies?
No, I don't. I love sick humour. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like I need to be the PR representative at the moment.
What? No.
And just say...
Let your sick side run free. You were sick last Thursday. Let's go.
Oh, this is a different kind of sick.
Alright, fine. We'll talk about something else that isn't horrid.
It isn't horrid. No, we can discuss horrid things, I guess. Let's talk about
shaking babies.
Let's talk about paedophiles. How much do you think they shake babies? Does it depend how
shaking the wrong bit?
Yeah. So does it depend how shaky the bed is? Have we gone a bit too far?
A little bit, I think.
Okay.
We're really sorry.
I might have to consider cutting that out, yeah.
Oh my god.
Paedophilia and dead baby jokes. You only get them in one place, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so from one wonderful topic to another, I guess. What was the... Oh, yes, talking about horrors in the home. Five Nights at Freddy's 4. The trailer was released recently, and I know again we go on about this game far too much for one podcast.
Yeah.
But it looks interesting. It's nice to see it going in a different direction, but Robert, you only saw the video today. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah, well, first off, I want to say that we have podcast evidence saying that we wanted to know nothing about Five Nights at Freddy's until it came out, and then we would play it together and be like, shit scared.
Well, no. I think
you broke the pact.
I think what we said was we would not watch any Let's Plays of it.
Alright, I'll give that to you. That's fine. Monster.
Because I think it would be kind of impossible to download the game without even seeing a screenshot of what it is.
Yeah, no, okay. But, yeah, from what I saw, and... Sorry. This is all just trailer stuff, so you never know, like, how much of it is actual game footage.
Well, yes, and to be fair, I think he said that it wasn't going to come out until, like, October time, I think was...
I think it was said that it was going to be released earlier.
Oh, okay, I've not actually heard that. Here I am, keeping up on the news. But, yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw a news story that was saying that it was in for an early release.
Fair enough. Well, Scott Cawthon seems to be the kind of guy, he gave himself a pretty decent deadline for it.
Yeah.
He wanted to work on it and make sure it was perfect. If he's confident in the fact that his product is decent and playable, unlike a certain Randy Pitchford, then by all means, release it. I will buy it so that Robert and I can play it and scream.
Yes.
Because, shall we discuss what is in the trailer?
Yeah, so the first thing that I found interesting was that the trailer does not take place at a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. It takes place in a house.
A very normal, average-looking house as well.
It's not like rusted with like wallpaper ripped off.
No.
It's just a house.
This is a house that some dude is living in.
Yeah, it's a house. It's nice. I hope he has a family because the house looks a little big for just him.
Yeah, weirdo.
Yeah, God, that's the one thing I'm finding weird.
Yeah,
but yes. So you still have a flashlight. Fuck's sake,
come off.
Put the plaster back on.
No, it's come off. You can't reapply plasters. That's how you get feces?
I was about to say, that's really weird.
That's how you get herpes, is what I meant to say.
Right, okay. Anyway, so, you have a flashlight, from what I saw in the trailer.
Yeah.
Which is strange because the first part of the game, like, all your house lights are on, so I'm assuming there's a part where either the electricity's gonna be cut or some shit like that.
Maybe.
And then you're gonna have to flashlight it up. Also, it looks like, well, this is my personal, like, kind of opinion, because there was this one point where there were, like, 3 tiny Fazbears on a bed.
3 mini Freddys.
Yeah, and then, like, they kind of disappeared, and I was like, ooh, is there, like, insanity kind of things going on?
Yeah,
that's
all I can imagine.
Is your mind playing tricks on you? I really like those kinds of things where, like, you can't tell if it's
what's real
reality.
and what's actually going to kill you.
Yeah, so if they bring kind of...
Which is kind of one of the things that sort of disappointed me by the look of Five Nights at Freddy's 3, is that there was only the one thing that could kill you. If like some of the other monsters were there, but like most of the time they were hallucinations, but a lot of the time they could also actually kill you.
Yeah. So essentially, I believe the storyline of this game is, or at least what it's trying to say, is that you've essentially brought home
the monsters,
these terrible animatronics, or the spirits of the animatronics, with you to your home.
Yeah.
Which is interesting as to why they would follow you now when they've had 3 other games. Like,
yeah, it'll be interesting to see sort of when it roughly takes place.
Why are the rules changing now? Like, why?
I'll be honest, I'm actually kind of feeling a little bit underwhelmed, shall I say. Mm-hmm. Like, while the game does look... It looks like it's a sort of standard Five Nights at Freddy's affair.
Yeah.
There doesn't... Obviously there's going to be something there, but it doesn't seem to be that story-driven. I can only imagine they would definitely explain why you're in a home, but...
Yeah.
I honestly don't know if there's that much to really discuss with the lore.
Well, yeah, that's true. A lot of the, like, lore of Five Nights at Freddy's is all, like, hidden away anyway.
Yeah.
Like, and very
By the way, watch Game Theory.
Yeah, watch Game Theory.
Not just for the Five Nights at Freddy's video, they've got very good videos.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. But yeah,
I throw you off.
Yeah. I can't tell myself, like, why or where or how it's happening, and I can't tell what the gameplay is going to be like. It looks like you can freely move, but it also looks like you're fixed in spaces. A little bit like a la frickin' Resident Evil, like every room you have a fixed camera's perspective, so you could change rooms, but maybe not move around them. Yeah,
maybe it's a case of, like, you have to make sure the path is clear, and if it is, then you can change room.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Who knows? We'll only know when we play the game.
But there was also a part where he's, like, opening a closet, so, like... he opens a closet and frickin' Foxy's there. Which is, spooky, but, like... Why did he open the closet? Why? What gameplay is that featuring? Like
maybe it's like a similar thing of
why must you check things?
Like you have to make sure it's still there because if it's not there, then you're fucked. It's like the same thing as the first game.
Yeah.
Like why am I looking at this curtain? Oh, because if I don't, this bastard's gonna chase down and kill me.
True.
That was like
so that'll be it'll be interesting to see how gameplay comes of it.
Yeah. I'll be certainly interested to play it. Do we know who's going to play it first? I'll happily take the reins for the first night.
Will you?
Yeah.
Can I play the first night? It seems like it's going to be the easiest.
Okay. Yeah, fuck you.
You can play the second night, where things get ramped up in difficulty.
I will say, for all of Five Nights at Freddy's I've played, I personally have never failed.
Really?
I've only played like maybe 4 nights, but not consecutive.
Oh.
I played 2 or 3 on my channel, and then I played 1 in my spare time. I thought, yeah, I'm good enough for this game. I don't need to play anymore.
Yeah,
I've never played 2 or 3. So.
I have not played a single Five Nights at Freddy's game ever. I've watched full gameplay, like full playthroughs, but I have not played them.
I will say the first one is very fun.
Yeah, it looks fun.
It's sort of fun in the sense of something might if I leave the camera now, something might kill me.
Well, another bit of like Five Nights at Freddy's 1 that kind of stop it. Like,
sorry,
kind of bothers me is that like if you know how to beat the level, it takes away all the suspense for you. Like,
yeah.
If you've played it enough times, then it
is kind of one of those sort of one experience things.
Yeah. It would have been nice to not have any hype around it and just be able to play it blind again. That'd be nice. Number
2, it just kind of looked unfair to me. Like, the first night itself looked far too difficult.
So many things to keep track of,
man. No doors. But again, we talk far too much.
Click. Flashlight and the faces of the monsters.
Again, we talk far too much about this game on the show. And we filled nearly 40 minutes according to my timer.
Check us out.
Yeah, the thing is,
so many things to talk about.
The thing is, we've only got like 1 topic left, and we've got 20 minutes. And I know you don't want to discuss that just yet. But it might feel like 10 minutes, and then we'll fill the rest of it with question. With happy question.
Yeah.
With happy question.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll discuss this now. Obviously, one of the biggest news stories of the past week or so is that, unfortunately, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, I know.
Satoru
Iwata, the CEO of Nintendo, passed away on the 11th of July.
He did indeed.
Which is unfortunate. Great man. He was.
It's really sad. He died at 55.
I know. He apparently, from what I read, he had some like terrible health issues within the last year or so.
Yep.
Which would kind of explain the whole E3 thing.
Yeah.
Which is a shame again, but it does kind of make me wonder what's going to happen next year because I can only hope that like Miyamoto and Fizumi and the other names that I can't pronounce.
Yeah.
Not racist. Host some big tribute to him. I hope he becomes a playable character in Smash Brothers, really, is what I'm hoping
That'd be
for.
amazing.
His legacy will live on.
But what makes me sad is that he's probably, died thinking that he disappointed people at E3, and that's really sad.
Which no.
Well, yeah, because...
because of the noise that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that makes me really sad.
Oh, now I'm sad. I didn't think about that.
So, but he's touched a lot of lives in good ways. Fucking more than half of my life, it's all been video games all the time.
Well, I know, but I sort of looked up his legacy. He joined Nintendo in 2002, I believe it was. So considering how old video games are, he's been there for sort of the latter portion.
Yeah,
but. Still, he's had a huge influence. He pushed the DS and the Wii. He's been a big influence on the Kirby, Mario, Zelda games.
And those are all massive.
Yeah,
parts. The first console I owned was a Nintendo one, and so I've just been with Nintendo for years.
Yeah,
And
I'll be honest, I've never been that big of a Nintendo fan, but it's not a case of I'm not a fan. It's just a case of I've
never had the things.
I've never had the opportunity, and I've not got the nostalgia factor when it comes to their games. Like I said, I never played the original Mario, I never played the original Zelda or any of those. It's just
it boggles my mind. It's so weird.
Like I said, my first experience with a video games console was a Sega Mega Drive 2, which is a Sega Genesis for you Americans.
Have you ever So did you not have a Nintendo 64 either?
No.
So have you never played Pokemon Coliseum?
No.
Any of those games?
I've played the actual Pokemon. I've had a Game Boy. Well,
but N64 Pokemon Coliseum is it's
I want to play Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, that's good as well.
That looks fun.
They are such nostalgic games for me.
Yeah.
There are all these really cool mini games in Pokemon Coliseum, and it's fucking incredible.
What is Pokemon Coliseum? I've never actually seen it.
Basically, on the back of N64 packs, there were little cartridge holes. So if you had a certain attachment, you could put Game Boy games in it.
Oh,
so
right.
you could transfer your team from Pokemon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Into the N64, and it was one of the first games that did it, and you could play with your party in 3D, as these 3D character models, and that's one of the first ones that did it.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, you could fight a bunch of people, and you could get you with your game, and then someone else with their game and another controller, and you could battle instead of over link cable, but do it through the N64. It's really good. It was very innovative.
Yeah, no, it sounds good. I would like to play it, but
Gotta get me an N64.
yeah, they're just kind of difficult to combine now.
I have an NES.
Well, I'm sure I could emulate it, but that would be against the soul and will of Satoru Iwata, wouldn't it? Exactly.
Well, I mean, we can throw money at Nintendo and then...
No, we can't. They're fine. I'm sure they're fine.
They'll be fine.
Your brother bought you a Wii. They'll be fine for the next few months.
Exactly. But no, there isn't even any harm in emulating old games, considering
they're not really selling them.
Yeah, exactly. None of them are in production anymore. So if you can emulate an old NES game or some shit, why don't you?
That's fine. If they are selling it and you intend on emulating it, I think so. The general rule is if you already own the cartridge,
fine.
Then it's fine. Yeah. You own that game. You have the right to possess a copy of it in the digital sphere, shall I say?
Yes.
Which is all dandy, and that Iwata thing did not last long enough for my liking, really.
No.
Iwata did not last long enough.
No,
he didn't.
He did not. He needs his legacy will carry on though.
We can't make jokes about it.
No,
it's too hurtful.
Too soon.
Too soon, rather. a moment for Satoru Iwata there, where we're trying to desperately think of something to talk about. Let's just say Satoru Iwata again until something crosses our mind.
Satoru Iwata.
No, that's hey now. Let's not get racist. Let's not do that. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. And that is going to be our eulogy for Satoru Iwata. It will be appearing. No, that's not.
No.
Oh, that's all, folks. No, it isn't. We have shit to do. Do you have anything else to talk about? Dang it.
Well, I mean, I want to tell everyone how great I am at Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, you discussed Dark Souls for a bit.
Yeah! So I got Dark Souls recently, and I've been super, super into it. As you'll hear if you listen long enough for the secret episode, you'll hear that I recently got Dark Souls, and I went through it, and then I thought I was really bad, and then I hit a game curve, and I understood the game, and I was doing really well. And then after that episode, I went home, and I immediately killed that spider bitch that I was talking about, and I was like, I'm so happy! And then I carried on for a couple more hours, and then I hit another snag in a place called Anne Orlando, where you had to fight two bosses at the same time.
Oh, good.
One, a really tall, lanky, lance wielder called Dragon Slayer Ornstein, and then a really fat dude with a massive hammer called Executioner Smaug.
Copyrighted.
Right? And then, so I was like, okay, this is fucked up. This is bullshit. How can I kill two at one time? And so I weakened them both, and then I I actually killed one after like 6 tries. And then I was like, yeah, I killed one, now I could just have to kill the other, but it's a cutscene? What? So when you kill one, the other one absorbs the other one's strength, gets fully healed.
Oh.
And is now stronger. So...
Thank you for warning me about that, for when I encounter it.
I was just sat there and I was like, this is bullshit! This is such bullshit! Like, I was so angry. And I fucking lost hundreds of times. I think I lost a good 100 times. Like, I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried. I was so happy when I finally beat them. Like, it was ridiculous. But, yeah, it was total bullshit. I was doing it right and I was fighting things right, and then, like, the game is, like, rewarding me for progress, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing things right, I'm doing mechanics, I'm so great, and then I fucking get wiped with. Like, it was so bad. But then I was also looking at my stats, and I think I was placing some of my levels into the wrong stats. Well, not into the wrong stats, I just wasn't spreading it wide enough.
You weren't balancing yourself.
No. I had all strength, vitality, and endurance.
Oh.
Which is good. But I also forgot about resistance and dexterity, which is also useful.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh... Whoops. I just thought maybe they weren't for my character. I wasn't reading. Well, like, because I didn't know if, like... Because usually intelligence and resistance, like, those are for magic users.
Yeah.
Like, resistance is for everyone. Yeah.
Just resistant to blade, sort of thing.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
Like,
It's
resistance,
defense.
it raises defense and increases your resistance to, like, status ailments. And I was like, no wonder
right.
I was getting poisoned so easily.
Yeah.
Whoops.
You see, my issue is, like, you say you fought 2 bosses at once.
Yeah, it was fucking bullshit.
My video game logic would immediately kick in there, and I would try to make them attack each other.
Well, they didn't. It made
No. Did you try that?
Well, I mean, considering they were so close together, and fucking Fatty swings his hammer around like bullshit, like, it would move him about, like in the video game way, where he's walking towards you and then he's still walking, but he just moves to the left, and it's like, oh, great, cool. So that doesn't work.
I was imagining, like, fucking hell, watch it, Greg.
What's complete bullshit is the fact that Ornstein, the little nimble dragon slayer, will always follow you, and you always have to maintain
eye contact,
like locked onto him, because if you don't, and you kind of like wander away for a second, he can use this attack where he homes to you, and like just stabs you, and that takes away a shit ton of your life, and you're like, well, I can't block it because I wasn't looking at him.
Shit.
But at the same time, you need to run away from Fatty and his hammer. So what the fuck do you do? So, I summoned another character into my game, and I took it down with 2 people. Because I couldn't do it, so one person focused on one, and I focused on the Fatty. Killed the Fatty first, got Dragon Slayer Ornstein in his big form, and then killed him individually. And, oh my god, you should have... I was like, yes! Yes!
I will celebrate with all of the strongbow.
I'm so happy! And I've done pretty good strides since then. Like, I think I'm 2 or 3 bosses away from the end of the game. I'm currently fighting the Bed of Izalith or some shit like that.
Is it a flower?
Yeah. It's like roots.
Oh, okay. You see, you said bed, and I assume LOL flower bed. I'm gonna make a cracking joke here.
Yeah.
No, I'm just right.
It's
What kind of opposite world is this?
They're like big roots, and that is like, and it has 2 little roots, like.
It's like a bunch of roots and there's 2 little
and there's
roots.
2 more roots. But
Roots.
you can go and like cut that root, and then if you look into the lore of the thing, like that root was actually a person, and then he killed that person. You go around and kill the other person, and then the boss gets stronger and makes the floor disappear.
That's rude.
And then you're supposed to try and navigate your way to kill the center of him, but I've not done it yet because he keeps throwing me in a pit, and I'm like, great. But once I kill that thing, I get another Lord Soul. I put that in the Lord Vessel, and then supposedly I should have the entranceway to the Kiln of Flame, so I can kill Gwyn.
The Kiln of Flame.
The Kiln of Flame, or some shit.
The Oven of Hot.
I'm not quite sure what the name of the thingy is, but it's a kiln of sorts. And then
the Kiln of Sorts.
And then I can kill the last boss, and then decide if I want to become the new Flame or walk away and leave the world in darkness. Boom.
Oh. Okay. That's the story of the game. Yeah.
Yeah! I love Dark Souls. I went out, got Dark Souls 2. I am so ready to beat the game and then pop the second one in and be like, I haven't had enough! I need my fix, man!
I've heard the second one's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah. I heard that it's not as good as the first.
Well, yeah, you usually get that sort of thing, though.
Because it's different people made it.
Was it?
Yeah,
Is
it
not?
had a different director. And so some of it is like...
oh, yeah, because it wasn't... Oh.
So some of it is different.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the name of them. It wasn't Miyamoto. No. It was It was the name of a guy who also...
Taka something.
It also had a similar name to another, like, famous developer of things. But
I think it's like Taka something or some shit. I'm not
okay, that's even worse.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's just say it's Takashi and be completely racist.
Yeah. But like, yeah. So, yeah, it had a different director. So some of the gameplay elements aren't quite the same, and it's a little bit more floaty, I think. But I'm not quite sure. But what's exciting is that Dark Souls 3. It has the same director as Dark Souls 1, so it's like a return to...
Yeah.
Dark Souls 3 is a thing, it's happening, I'm so excited.
Let's hope it's good.
It's gonna be what makes me buy a PS4.
I thought that was Bloodborne.
Well, both of them. In one...
Fell swoop.
Fucking From Software, just
Calm
me up.
down.
Fuck me up, man.
God, call yourself Dark Souls Software.
Split my legs apart and just take me. God,
okay.
From Software.
Okay. Okay then, with that image freshly in our minds, shall we begin to end the show?
Questions!
And go to the question.
Question!
Okay, let me bring this back up. I closed it, never mind. Unless you want to wait for 5 minutes waiting for it to load up again.
You diddly done fucked up.
I'm chewing gum, that's bad.
You remember it, right?
Yeah. It was from...
Ew.
What?
Like, put it in something. Don't leave it on the side.
It's chewing gum.
You'll forget about it, and then you'll just have chewing gum.
Forget about it.
Forget about
it.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, the question is from Caleb's son.
Hello, Caleb.
What was his Twitter handle?
Kleb the Pleb.
At Kleb the Pleb. His question was...
Kleb with a K.
Kleb with a K, yeah. I'm going to paraphrase because I can't exactly remember it. But it was something along the lines of, if you could send any video game out into space to define humanity, which game would you choose? Have you had a little thinky poo about this yet, Robert?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have, but I'm not quite sure if I want to be serious or troll. Do you have an answer? You go first.
A powerful boyfriend. Don't come to Earth, we fuck pigeons.
Damn it, yours is better than mine. Tofu boyfriend.
Shower with your dad simulator.
Oh my god! I fucking saw that. Like, I thought... When I first saw it, I was like, shower with your dad. I was like, that's really weird. And then it's an actual...
you watched it.
It's a game, and I watched it. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Why? It's so weird. It's so weird.
No, if I were to... see, now I actually have to pick a serious one, don't I?
Shower with your dad.
Yes, it is a real game, ladies and gentlemen. Look it up and be disturbed.
Go on Steam. Buy it.
I'm trying to think. I would probably say Pokemon.
Yeah?
Pokemon. Because if they play it, they'll think shit, look at all of the things they get, and they make them fight. These things are much more powerful than they are, yet they've convinced them to battle each other, and not take over the world. We shouldn't go down there, because clearly they got some fucked up shit going on.
No, that's...
And they're fucking pigeons.
They are fucking pigeons.
So, don't you fly that pigeon, I know what you've been doing with it.
Yeah. First off, I think that we would also have to send them a console, because I don't think that they can play their alien technology on our alien technology.
Get
God
your shit together.
Damn it! But also, I would send Sonic 06.
Of course.
Just to tell them that we're lazy.
We don't care, but you could send Alien Colonial Marines.
Well, I was also thinking that we could also send them, like, Call of Duty and be like, don't come here, we're violent.
Yeah, we'll send, like,
we got guns!
Send Spec Ops The Line.
No Russian. Just make them play that level.
Do you think they'd get past it?
I mean, I did, and I was like, this is stupid.
I've never played it.
This is gameplay. No Russian is the level.
I know what it is. It's where no Russian left alive.
Walk into an airport and kill everyone, and no one even tries to fight you. But
yeah,
fucking.
You don't have to do it though.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah, that's the whole. Oh, are you the monster? Or are you just observer? Oh, we're so intelligent.
It's stupid though.
Yeah.
I was walking around. I was like, ooh, gameplay.
Did you enjoy it as you murdered those Russians?
No.
Oh.
I don't enjoy Call of Duty.
No.
I just had nothing else to play, and I was looking through my brother's games. I was like, I have never played a Call of Duty before.
I don't mind Call of Duty. I
just hate shooty bang bang games.
I can't get past the campaign.
Oh,
I can't deal with the campaign, and I can't deal with I can't deal with the online multiplayer. So what does that leave?
You see,
I hear you ask.
I can do the campaign, and I think the story's dumb, and then I play multiplayer, and everyone kills me, and I'm like, how do you even have such reaction times? And I'm like, nope, this game's not for me.
I played the first Modern Warfare a fair few years back.
It's not for me.
And I enjoyed the start of it because you played the British SAS, I believe, to begin with, and that's all fun. And then you like, get transported to the American Army machine, sort of in the Middle East, shooty bang bang. I was like, this isn't fun.
This isn't. Fun,
basically, I enjoyed it when it was Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I don't really like Splinter Cell that much.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't like shooty up games anyway, which is funny because I like Bioshock and Borderlands.
I love Halo.
I hate Halo.
I think Halo is... Well, here's what sets apart Halo and Call of Duty for me. Halo is fun. Like, Halo actually has... It's not interesting gameplay, no, but it has quite a good variety of weapons, and, like, the fact it's in zero gravity makes it a whole lot of fucking fun. I'm not going to try and convince you, because if you're one person who hates first-person... I wouldn't say you hate first-person shooters, but...
I hate online first-person shooters.
Yeah, as I've said before,
feeling
Halo,
inadequate.
Halo 3 is the only game that I can and will play online because I'm half decent at it.
The only thing I will play with other people online is a strategy game, so I can use my wit.
Your wit?
My wit. Because...
Hey, I thought you said you didn't want to embarrass yourself. Oh, you look so sad.
I'm quite good at, like, strategy and shit, but I'm really bad at, like, game.
Game? Yeah, because you apparently flip off their employees.
Fuck game, man.
So, could you repeat that but slower?
Fuck that specific asshole at game.
Because what you said, you said
fuck game man.
Fuck game man. Hey, I know we should get like prepubescent with our humour, but you said fuck game man.
Amazing.
Okay, that's our question exhausted, and thank fuck we're out of time.
Whoa, would you check that out? We managed to fill a podcast.
I know, we managed to fill an hour for the first time in 4 weeks.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
We're sorry about the break, but hey, you can hear what we were productive with that time.
Yeah.
Just in about 2 minutes, but first, Robert, these people at home, they're thinking, hey, that Robert kid... I like his style. I wonder if I can find him anywhere else on the internet. I hope he gets close to the microphone, uncomfortably so, and whispers about where I can see his other work.
You can find me at Robert as a Vlog, on Twitter and on Instagram. And then you can find me on Tumblr at EctoB1ologist. And I hope that you you enjoy what you see.
Are you done?
Nathan, where they can find you?
Glad you asked, because you can find me on my Twitter handle, which is @whodatnate. You don't bother following me. I don't really tweet anything.
I know, it's shit.
Well, I don't have anything to say.
Well, neither does anyone else on Twitter, but they do it.
Well, that's the thing, because I feel really self-conscious when I post anything.
Well, you should post it and then know that immediately, within 3 seconds, I will favorite it. Because I am a monster on Twitter.
Okay, that's fair enough. I will post on Twitter, Robert will favourite this.
And I'll favorite it.
Yes, you will. And
and it'll be like you can see the future.
Yes.
What if I just retweet it instead of favoriting?
I will write, Robert will favourite and/or retweet this. And/or reply and/or ignore it.
Oh, you covered all your bases there.
All of my bases.
I like it.
And/or not even read it.
It's all about that base. No trouble.
You can also find me on YouTube, under the YouTube channel Whoneedsquality.
You almost said Whodat8.
I forgot what my YouTube handle was. Whoneedsquality. Whoneedsquality.
Hot dog stuff.
And if for any reason you want to follow my Tumblr, again, I don't really do anything there, it's definitely -not-Nate. Because some arse already took it. And I believe that's all we had to say, but I just want to thank you for everyone listening to the podcast. You can find the podcast Twitter @AntisocialPcast. You can also find the website where to download all of these episodes if you only use iTunes, which is don't think you need the W's, which is antisocialgamerspodcast.libsyn. That's libsyn.com.
Fantastic.
And I believe that's everything. Thank you for listening again. If
you
like the podcast, do please rate us very well on the iTunes.
And if you like, maybe you could tell people to come watch and listen.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe put it in a tweet and be like, hey, you guys should totally listen to these two really boring dudes talk about video games sometimes.
And pedophiles. And shaking babies.
But seriously, if you think anyone will like our show, just send it to them, man.
If you think anyone will like our show, please report them to the nearest hospital and
have
them sectioned.
If you think anyone will like our show, just be like, why?
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 So again, thank you for listening. This will be our final goodbye. As I also say, please stay tuned if you want to listen to
more inane bullshit.
The failed recording, shall I call it. Thank you, and have a good evening.
Bye, guys.
I don't think that's very likely, sir.
You're okay. Well, you never know. Sometimes, when the recording's not on, we have really funny things to say, and then we're like, gosh, if only that was recorded. Fuck, jeez.
Sorry, I'm just bringing in the fan here.
Hello, fan. Hey, that's,
oh, God.
Nathan, that's your biggest fan.
Yeah. At least I have one.
Whoa.
That was unnecessarily cruel.
Whoa.
And not even half true. Everybody loves us.
That's true.
They love us. Even though the past 2 releases have been pretty shit.
What are you talking about? Cards Against Humanity was hilarious.
I know, but nobody wants to listen to that.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure someone.
Maybe.
I'm sure someone.
Maybe.
Good to get that out.
Oh, that's good.
Good to get that out before the show.
Yeah, let's turn that fan on. How? That's not too bad, is it?
Yeah, but it's
We've not
touching the microphone now.
There we are. That's
Whoops.
The correct microphone now.
Oh man, none of our funnies mattered.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's the fan.
Yeah, let's not have that be on the microphone.
Let's
turn off the oscillation. That's not too loud. That's not going to be terrible, why not? It's not going to be as bad as the show. Right. No, I'm not even going to put the actual music in, that's just going to be it.
They'll ruin the whole show's flow.
We're going to have a flow? We didn't discuss there would be any flow.
Any sort of... I was going to make a period joke, but I don't want to go there.
No, that's... What's your favourite period? Mine's the 16th century.
My favourite period is the one at the end of sentences.
Ellipses. Divided by 3.
Hello and welcome to the Antisocial Gamers Podcast. You're here with one of your hosts, Robert, and the lovely
Nathan. I am here too. We are both here. We are both a part of the same show that we've been recording for quite a while now, actually.
I know, I'm proud of us.
I know, we're on 12 episodes now, I think?
Dude.
Or something like that.
Start from the bottom, now we're here.
What?
Start from the bottom, now the whole crew here.
Are we forming a rap group? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
It is a rap song. Do you not know of it?
Is it by the M&Ms?
No.
Your 50 Cents?
Maybe. I don't know who sang it.
Oh, is it?
I don't know rap.
Is it the So Solid Crews? Are they around still?
What is that?
I don't know. I think that I don't know. We're sorry. We're sorry.
Like
we're not. Yeah, we were. Here's what's happened.
We are disheartened.
We were going to record on Thursday. It
Yes.
was, but the night of Wednesday, I fell rather nastily ill. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but I spiked a pretty nasty fever, and I wasn't feeling too hot throughout the Thursday, so
there was poo everywhere.
no, it was isolated to one area. So we had plans to record some things on Sunday, which is when we're recording now.
Yes.
Anyway, so we said, okay, we'll record the podcast on Sunday. Hopefully by then we'll have some new news stories and some other things to talk about.
Spoiler, there isn't.
Yeah, there's fuck all to talk about this week, because what essentially happened is because obviously Arkham Knight came out. That's pretty much the only big story that I can think of over the past couple of weeks.
And how much can you really say about that? You just go, oh, Arkham Knight came out.
Arkham Knight came out. It's been received pretty well, I want to say. People have said, it's good. It's not as good as Arkham Asylum, but not. It would take a lot to be as good as that. But the most interesting part of the story is about the PC version, which I'm assuming you know all about.
No.
Okay, we do have an topic, that's fine.
And topic.
Okay, basically, the PC version came out.
Yes.
And it was shit. Like, it was broken, it was glitchy, and the graphics were worse than, like maxed out, they were worse than you would get on a PS4.
No way.
Even, you could have the best machine, and it would still glitch and look terrible.
That's so hilarious.
And, obviously this caused, because obviously Steam recently introduced the refunds, and obviously they've got their review system, and it had mostly negative reviews, like overwhelmingly negative, I think it was. And everyone demanded reviews to the point where the WB actually pulled it from the Steam store.
Jesus.
And they basically sent us a message saying, we apologise for the state of the game, we're going to work on it, get it back out as soon as we can, just hold on tight, sort of thing. But ever since then, it sort of came out that they knew what it was before they put it out. And as far as I'm aware, there's been no real issues with the PS4 or the Xbox One version.
Oh, well.
I'm assuming it came out on Xbox One.
I don't know.
I didn't actually check to see if it was exclusive.
It probably came out on Xbox. I mean, it wasn't exclusive if it was on Steam. So.
But yeah, from what I've heard about the PC port, it was just kind of lazily handed. It was lazily handed over to another.
Sonic 06.
It was probably even worse than that. I don't recall Sega pulling it from shelves.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think Sega just sort of buried their head in the sand, just pretended it didn't exist.
I think they ride on the coattails of that now. I think they purposely make bad games.
They should advertise the Sonic games by saying, just with a sticker saying, "Hey, at least it's better than Sonic 06."
Yeah, that's true.
There you go. What was the Sonic Boom? Would you say that was better than Sonic 06?
No, it was still just as terrible. If not even more broken.
Sonic Boom at least looks, I wouldn't say playable, but at least it doesn't look soul crushing.
Yeah, but it doesn't even look finished.
It doesn't look finished. It doesn't look fun, but it doesn't look disturbing, shall I say? Which Sonic 06 did. It just disturbed me looking at that game.
Yeah. What bothers me most about Sonic 06 is there's so many NPCs, and it looks like it's supposed to have questing elements, but it's never really fulfilled.
It's just
garbage.
It was as far as I'm concerned, it's the first step to dangerous things that Sonic was going to become.
And they made a cartoon of Sonic Boom as well.
Yeah, they did, which, as far as I'm aware, is like the only reason they're continuing the game series, because the cartoon's actually kind of doing well, from what I hear.
I mean, I live with my friend who has little brothers, so I don't go out of my way to watch cartoons, except for Steven Universe and whatnot. But, like,
I've heard Steven Universe is good.
So good.
I was going to say, Craig and Ginny absolutely love it. And
I love Steven Universe.
It does sound interesting, but I just, like, I've got a backlog of, like, cartoons that I want to watch. First of all being Gravity Falls.
Also really good.
Also really good. But I love Adventure Time and I love regular shows, so...
I recommend continuing watching Adventure Time before you get into Steven Universe.
I've watched up till... I think I've watched, like, all of Season 1 through 4.
Because me, personally, after watching Steven Universe, I just don't have the same love for Adventure Time anymore.
Steven Universe, it had... I think one of the art directors of
Rebecca
Adventure
Sugar.
Time, went on to make Steven Universe.
And she's so good.
It's like, I've seen Steven Universe, and it has some very interesting... like, concepts and ideas that sort of gels well with my personal feelings and thoughts on things. Like, just the theme of the show itself is something that I can relate to.
Yeah.
Which, the less said the better, but let's continue, shall we?
There's confirmed lesbian relationships.
Yes, which, Legend of Korra did first, but whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, again...
What, with its little, like, baiting little bit at the end?
They're holding hands, where are those hands gonna go? Oh, deep and mystical caverns.
Oh, wow.
Like we said, we're low energy today, so we're not even gonna put effort into our vagina puns.
I'm not low energy.
You should be. Then again,
You're low energy.
I just had a big
making me low
meal
energy.
and ice cream to follow.
We did have ice cream, though. It was lovely.
Yeah, we had ice cream, and it was good.
We had ice cream.
Oh my god, we had so much ice cream.
My nose was so itchy.
Why?
I don't know.
God's sake, Robert.
It's that cocaine binge we just had.
Oh yeah, the ice cream.
No. Oh wait.
The sugary sprinkles.
Yeah. Yes. That's what we call it, isn't it?
This episode might not be an hour long. We might give up at the half-hour mark at this rate.
I mean, like, we're already halfway through all of our topics.
Yeah, pretty much. Arkham Knight. So, hopefully, it just sends a message to, Ubisoft especially. Not to pick on anyone in particular,
Ubisoft.
but fucking Ubisoft. That you can't just put out a shitty PC port now and just cover your ears and expect it to be done. No, you're going to hear and feel the backlash, especially now with the refunds. I can honestly, I can foresee Ubisoft doing the same thing that EA did a while back and creating their own sort of digital distribution platform.
Yeah, I was
and
about
saying
to say,
fuck you to Steam
because now that Steam does refunds, I think a lot of places instead are gonna either come out with their own digital distribution or just send things out to CD-ROM and send those out to game places.
I would find it so funny if
If everyone went back to CD-ROM.
Yeah, on floppy disks.
Oh my god. Yes.
The new Assassin's Creed on a 9-inch floppy.
Penis jokes. 9-inch floppy. I wish I was 9-inch floppy.
So, Robert, you were playing Dark Souls, weren't you?
Ah!
Shall you discuss this while I have a sleepy in the background?
Oh my god.
Okay, I haven't put the pop filter on. Don't go that close.
So basically, the reason, one of the things that we were going to...
are we gonna discuss that now?
Maybe?
Oh no, you discuss your Dark Souls story first, and I'll discuss what we were trying to do.
Okay. So I've recently, because I've been watching a lot of Game Grumps, and they've been playing Bloodborne.
No! Don't mention them.
I'm sorry. They've been playing Bloodborne, and I've been looking at the game, and I'm like, wow, Bloodborne looks really cool. I want to play it, but then I was like, I don't want to buy a PS4.
Yeah.
And then I was also like, maybe I should start with, like, earlier in the series. So I decided to go buy Dark Souls. And I've always... The reason I haven't played it since now is because I've always been a little bit apprehensive, because I'm like...
Yeah.
It's one of those games that's hard by nature.
I feel totally the same way, because I'd be the first to admit, I am a sore loser. And through many years of my life, I have gone through quite a few controllers through breaking.
Amazing.
I remember especially in the Mega Drive when I was very young and I was playing the Mega Drive. That's the Genesis for you Americans out there. Yeah, there were a lot of screaming and biting the wires. I'm honestly surprised I didn't get electrocuted more.
I used to be that bad as well. I used to, because back when I was playing GameCube, I think, every time I died, I don't know what it was, I think I had some sort of anger issue. I would, pull the controller, both sides as hard as I could to each side. I, threw the controller. Don't know what's fucking wrong with me.
Well, I think at that age you don't have the responsibility of, I'm going to have to buy a new one.
Yeah.
Although it did eventually accumulate to the point of, we're not buying any more controllers for you. And then it just getting put away.
Yeah. But, so I was always a little bit afraid of Dark Souls because I think I'm probably not good enough for it. However, I booted up the game, started it, I created my character. I was a bandit.
And a bandito.
A bandito. And then I played through the game. I beat the first area because without dying. Because, what can I say? I'm so amazing. But, yeah, amazing. But
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so, and then I made it through the beginning part. I mean, I'm sure thousands of other people have as well. And then...
Thousands,
millions.
Out of the millions who have bought Dark Souls, only thousands have made it through the beginning
part. Shut up.
part.
I'll hit you.
You did.
I know. and then obviously it was the first area of Dark Souls after Firelink Shrine. I mean, Undead Burg, and I died so many times. I don't even I think I just couldn't grasp the concepts of the mechanics that early in the game because I was like, why do I keep dying? I don't see I'm doing anything wrong, but I'm a bit trigger happy. So, and what I don't realize is that when I was playing Bandit, each time you press R1 to swing, do a light attack.
Yeah.
And every time I would press it, I would just go happy with it until my stamina bar ran out. And then when someone tried to attack me, I was wondering why my character wasn't doing anything because. But what I realized is that if you click too many times too quickly, you trap yourself into attacking another time.
Oh, I see. It already locks the decision.
So I pressed R1 too quickly, and then I'm going in for an attack, also trying to dodge roll out of the way. I'm like, what fucking game? And then, what I didn't realize is that I didn't have the focus for it. But now, I've kind of grasped the thick shaft of the gameplay mechanics. And I understand it now. I feel like I mean, I'm not doing badly anymore. Except for... And the good thing about the game is that I don't feel... Every time I die, I don't feel like, oh, this game's fucking cheap. I feel like I deserve it because I didn't do it well enough, or I've never been angry at the game for me dying.
I suppose that's something that the game supposedly does well, because it's one of those things of expect to die and expect to die a lot.
Yeah.
But what makes it different between that and most games that makes you feel like it's not too much of a punishment is dying? Is it a simple fact of there's not really a live system, or the fact that you can recover all of your items and souls?
It's the fact that when you die, you leave a blood stain, which is your souls, right?
Yeah.
And so, if you get back to where you previously died, you can collect your souls, act like nothing's happened.
Yeah.
So in a way, I feel like it's shit, but then also it's not that, punishing.
Yeah.
I find it really rewarding, actually, because it's you can only get your souls back if you take the time to understand how to beat where you just died and accomplish that yourself. I find it really rewarding when I'm playing through this game, because, when I clear an area, or when I find a new bonfire or something, I'm just like, yeah, I did that. I ran through all those fucking gross monsters, and I got here. And it made me, like, I just beat the Gaping Dragon, which is absolutely revolting.
I was going to say, I'm not going to say a word on that.
When I first fought it, it was fucking disgusting. I was like, this is terrible. I googled, like, the Gaping Dragon.
I wanted to say, please don't say you just googled the words Gaping Dragon.
I googled him, and I was like, I wanna read why this monster is a thing. And, like, it's like, it was like, some ancient dragon, like, blah blah blah, was cursed when, like, its insatiable hunger got the best of it or whatever, and, like, opened a fucking huge mouth in its goddamn chest. What? It was disgusting. You'll see it.
I'm sure I will. Maybe, eventually, I will see it.
Maybe.
Because this is the thing that's happened today that's put us both in a very foul mood.
Yes.
As Robert said, like, he was rather apprehensive about going into the game, and as am I, but, you know, Robert, you know, he's got through it, he's learned the ways of the game, and I felt, oh, well, you know, I think I could maybe, you know, eventually get to learn it, but there would be some anger and some rage at the beginning, and I thought, hey, that might be something fun to capture.
Ooh.
Let's try recording some gameplay, and you know, I invited Robert over today so that we could do some recording, and
yep.
I'll say this, I've used a little recording box for a while now. I used it for some of these Super Happy Fun Times before that series ended. Go check out my YouTube channel, Whoneedsquality on YouTube. A little bit of a plug there. And yeah, basically, what happened is we got the game in, we got everything installed, we tried to load up the video capture, and the one thing I didn't really take into consideration is that basically when you are recording gameplay footage, it is always at the mercy of something called HDCP, which is basically a copyright protection type bit of software that essentially is there to stop you from recording stuff like Netflix on your games console. Like PS4 had that added in, and I think it was like a bit of a controversy because I think it was like for 30 days maybe you couldn't turn that setting off. But at least on the PS4 it kind of makes it easy to turn it off. It's just like a little enable disable type setting in the settings menu. However, since the last time I actually recorded some gameplay footage, I got a new TV, and it's a smart TV. And it didn't really occur to me that television would have some inbuilt HDCP, which, as far as I can tell, cannot be turned off. So, as of at this moment, it is impossible for me to record any gameplay without having to purchase another television, which isn't
ideal,
smart,
no.
or So yeah, that's put me in a very foul mood because I don't like buying things that much.
No, yeah, it's the worst.
But you know, there are some cheap options. They're just a bit small, and it's going to make me sad to have to go back to a 20-inch screen or something.
But it's okay because like we'll play it and it'll be shitty, but then you can rewatch it on the big smart TV and be like, yeah.
I will say, at least with the setup that I have now, with like the desk in front of the couch, at least you will be able to see the screen. Because back when it was me and Jace doing Super Happy Fun Times, we were basically because you were never in my old flat, I don't think.
Yeah, it was.
Were you? Oh, you were. Fucking hell!
We started the podcast in the other flat.
Of course we did. Yeah, you saw the living room situation.
Yeah.
We were either sat on the floor or sat on the couch.
Yes.
Which was a mile away from the screen, and the screen was 20 inches. Well. You know, some people care about size, and all I have to say is 20 inches is not big enough. Thank you very much.
God, you're such a thighs queen.
I can't help it. I know what I like. I can't do a gay voice, it's fine. My normal voice is a gay voice.
Yeah, that's true. Your normal voice is gay enough.
Coming from the Queen.
Fuck you. I'm not gay.
I like vaginas.
I love the pussy.
So this is pretty much all we had to talk about this episode, was catching you guys up on why we're not doing a proper episode.
Yeah, and like the fact that I wanted to play Dark Souls really bad, and I
Yeah.
got so excited, and then Nathan was like, yeah, I'm really excited too, and then the fucking software didn't work, and I was like, great.
Again, I'm probably just gonna bite the bullet and buy that, like, cheap TV we found.
I'm currently drawing a sad face.
Yeah, it was drawing a sad face on what was going to be our little notepad to record the show times.
I put down episode times,
Yeah.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I was going to put in the running times of the recordings.
On the back of a nondescript envelope.
Yeah, and then that didn't fucking matter, did it?
However, do not despair, because we still have salvation in PC games.
Yes.
Because I can record off of my PC.
We are about to record a mystery episode.
Yeah, I will say, don't get too excited at the moment, because...
I mean, it's not fucking Dark Souls.
Well, there's that, and also a case of there is no, like, release date planned, because...
We're just recording.
Essentially, I'm planning to get a pretty decent backlog of videos recorded for my channel, which, again, is Whoneedsquality on YouTube.
Cough, cough.
Cough, cough. Feel free to watch the backlog. Some of the videos on there are actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
I do like to watch back every now and again. And yeah, I forgot what I was saying.
I recommend Drunk Gaming. You're recording a backlog?
Yeah, I'm recording a backlog of videos to put it to just to get ready for the channel, because I am wanting to keep it a regular thing. There have been a lot of plans, a lot of which have been scrapped for the channel. It was essentially just going to ape Rooster Teeth and have like 10 different concurrent running shows, but between a group of 5 of us, that's near impossible. Especially when at least 2 of us have full-time jobs.
Yep. I'm one of them.
Yeah, and I'm the other one.
But I actually, Nathan doesn't even know this, but I have been working on a script for a review.
Oh, that's good. I've been working on... I will say, I have been working on a script for a review, but...
But you've been doing that for, like, months, haven't you?
I've been doing that for months, but I sort of came across a little bit of an epiphany the other week.
Oh.
I hate working with scripts.
I like it, because I'm an actor.
That's the thing, I'm an actor too, but I can't sit down and write things for a script. If I'm to do something and have it be funny, I work better off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
You know...
That sounds like someone's name. Off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff, come here.
Look, and here we have the German representative off the cuff.
Off the cuff? Fuck me.
And his sister off the chain.
Amazing.
Oh, he's got the aviators back on.
Yeah, I do.
So yeah, this episode is basically no more than an announcement that we are working on some visual content as well as this audio nonsense that you listen to for too long. But we're gonna go by the belief that you're all satisfied with the Cards Against Humanity episode, and
Question mark?
and just say half an hour will do you.
If not, just go back and listen to the Cards Against Humanity episode.
But what? Okay, while we're searching for content anyway, I was going to ask you,
Me
or
the audience.
You. I was going to ask Robert here, who is sat beside me.
That's me.
Obviously, we're talking about Dark Souls and sort of the how it doesn't make you want to break something every time you die.
Well, I mean, it does. I once made it to a certain point, and I had 40,000 souls. That was enough for me to like level up at least 6 times, and then I died. And then I was like, you know what? It's not going to be that hard to get there. It's fine. And then I went up to these monsters that I've killed 100,000 times. They're pathetic, but they kept locking me into, because one attacked me, then the other would, and then every time I tried to get away, the other would. 3 rats in a sewer. 3 rats in a sewer stopped me from getting 40,000 souls. I put the controller down, and I was like, fucking... what? I've killed them hundreds of times. I would just do it in passing, wouldn't even think about it. I'd just be like, chop, 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 you're dead. And then... You brought up some very dark feelings for me.
What I was going to ask you was, what makes a game like that okay, where it will sort of kill you over and over and over again, but you want to get back to it, whereas sort of a game like, say, the original Mario, or even the original Crash Bandicoot, in my opinion.
Or I Want to Be the Guy.
Yeah, where it will just... Well, I don't know, does I Want to Be the Guy have, like, lives and stuff? Like, you can only do this so many times before you have to restart. No, exactly. It's sort of a thing of, like, half the time you won't even know what's coming, and it will kill you, and you're expected to know it was coming. Like, what separates it from that? Because the only thing I can think of is the fact of the live system. You don't really have that in Dark Souls.
It's just the souls, really. But my opinion of it is, as I said before, like, it's so rewarding, like, being able to overcome obstacles.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is, you never know, like, an enemy's attack pattern before you see them. And when they attack you for the first time, you're like, shit, like, what do I do? And especially if you see a big boss and you're like, what? Especially the fucking... I walked into the room and saw the gaping dragon for the first time. I was like, how am I going to kill this? How? But I eventually did it. I must admit that he killed me a couple times, and I was like, whatever, I'm outie. I went to explore. I was like, fuck this. Fuck you and fuck this.
What a game, I'll say, does that sort of thing well, where it's just like, you've died, but I'm going to start again, is Super Meat Boy.
Yeah.
Which is a game that I absolutely love.
I think it's because it's just so quick.
Yeah, it's just like, what, you're going to let this game beat you, you pussy? No. You get back out there and show it who's boss. Whereas I think that something like Dark Souls is a case of, you died, well, you've got a lot of shit back there, you better go get it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you need that, so get out there, sucker.
Yeah.
But again, like, as I said, like, if you do something like I did, where you had so much souls out there and you end up dying by some fucking bullshit, you know, Dark Souls is so open-ended that you can just go somewhere else and find something new.
Yeah.
Like, I just went through this one part near the end of, like, the sewer area. It's called Blight Town.
Oh, right.
And I found this opening in a sewer, and then I kept following this empty road, and then I ended up at the beginning of the game, at the first area, and I was like, no way, if I just went down this one road, then I didn't even fucking realize was there, I could have probably gotten to this area.
That sounds like a lot of what I've heard of the of Bloodborne, where it's a case of
everything is linked.
Everything is linked. It's like, oh, I've just gone through an hour. Now I'm just going to see what's behind this door. Oh, it was where I was an hour ago.
Yeah, it's just it's. I find it really cool, and I think it's really good. Like, and what is really, really cool is that there was this one part where I was in a forest, and I looked up and I saw a tower, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I went up into something, I went through this building, and then I was on the tower. Anything you see in the game, you can get to.
Oh, cool.
It's fucking amazing. I looked around, I was like, no way, that's the fucking forest I was just in. I saw this. It's not just a skybox. It's all... And there's almost no loading time. It's pretty perfect.
Oh, good.
It's a pretty good game. I mean, there's, like, loading times when you die and when you have to, like, transfer back to places, but it's really not painful.
No.
Good God. Dark Souls. Brilliant game. We'll definitely get Dark Souls 2, and then it's convincing me to get a PS4. I want Bloodborne.
Just get the game and come over here. I'm sure we'll let you play on our PS4. It's fine.
Oh my God, you have a PS4. I forgot.
Yeah. We do.
I can get Bloodborne.
Yeah, you can buy us Bloodborne if you like.
I'll buy myself Bloodborne and you don't get to play it until
Why wouldn't you leave it here?
Shits and giggles.
Just, I'm taking this home because I'm a cunt.
I'm an asshole. I get to look at the pretty box art.
Well, you know, when Dark Souls 3 comes out or whatever it is, you know, I'm sure it'll go down to like £10 Bloodborne, so I can just get it for myself, and I can say Robert does not own this.
I'm gonna get Dark Souls 2 as well, and I'll probably even go back to Demon Souls and play it from there, because those were the ones before Dark Souls. Ooh.
But yeah, I've never really had much of an interest to play Dark Souls before, but that's only because of how difficult it looked.
Exactly.
And I knew I'd just get very upset with it.
That's why I stayed away from it, because I was like, really? I don't think I'm good enough to play this game. Like, it looks frustrating, but I haven't been frustrated, well, I mean, except for that one fucking time.
Yeah.
But other than that, I haven't been that frustrated, except for when you get cursed, because then it's fucking bullshit.
Or is it like, oh, you're gonna die anyway?
If you get cursed, you get auto-killed no matter how much HP you have.
Oh, right.
And then, when you come back to life, your HP is cut in half.
Oh, right.
And you can't break a curse by setting it a bonfire or anything. The only way you can break it is by getting an item that costs 6,000 souls. And, like, it's a ball ache to get, and it's the worst. So don't get cursed, ever. There is a special ring, but that's in Anor Londo, and I'm not in that fucking area for ages now. So, I mean, I've been there, but I don't think I'm strong enough to fight the monsters there. I was like, I'm gonna go backtrack over here now. Because I walked towards this, like, big lake kind of area, and then I started walking into the water, and there was this really weird white thing moving towards me. I was like, the fuck is that? The fuck is this? And it's like a ghost lady that was moving towards me. I was like, alright, ghost lady, I'm gonna fucking kill you. My attacks didn't do anything. I was like, I don't know how to hit you, I'm gonna leave. I don't want any of this. I don't want you to hit me. I'm leaving.
Was she trying to kill you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But,
sure, you weren't just being rude and trying to kill her when she was doing nothing?
No, my attacks weren't working.
Okay.
So, like, I was in her hitbox, but nothing was happening. This bitch is trying to kill me. I was like, I'm outie. I'm outie.
Well, I feel like we've repeated ourselves about 3 times now.
Oh.
Do you think we should just...
I think half an hour is enough for you people.
Yeah, sorry about it being short. We'll do a full-length one next time. It's just, again, nothing has happened this week that's worth talking about.
After E3, the fucking news has dried up, and there's not that much to talk about because I've been spending all my time playing Dark Souls.
It's one of those unfortunate things of, you know, the E3 one wasn't that interesting because we did nothing but talk about news, and this one's not interesting because we have no news to talk about at all.
True.
Get a happy medium, game industry.
God,
we're relying on you.
Come on, game designers.
But you know, I'm not going to put a big long soppy thank you at the end of this shitty episode.
Thanks, innit?
No, I just want to thank all the people who do actually listen to the podcast. It
and
does
interact with us. It means a lot.
Yeah, it does. It does mean a lot to us. We don't get a great amount of views, but you know, it doesn't matter. We put out our stuff and people like it, and that's more than we can ask for. Because we don't expect anyone to listen to us, frankly.
Yeah, and the fact that a few of you do, and a few of you like talk to us, that's really nice.
Yeah,
and especially because we don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
You're just random people, and we're like, wow, like some random people listened to our shit and thought we were cool.
Not that I like to give away too many numbers, but I think we get like a minimum sort of viewership of, I think it's like 40, 50 odd.
Yeah. Sort
of on average per episode. Like they're the ones who like download within like a week or two of us releasing an episode, which is, you know, a pretty good size by my standards.
They would fill a room.
They would fill this room easy.
Oh, they'd more than fill this room.
Did I tell you what the Halloween plan is?
No. What?
No, not for recording. This is private. They can stop listening now. I don't care. Basically, I'm planning on a Halloween party, and the theme is Batman villains.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Now I have to decide a villain, and then dress
There's so many though.
I know.
Can I be Poison Ivy?
Sure.
No, I don't want to be Poison Ivy.
I'm trying to think of what's taken.
Wait.
Two-Face is...
Oh no.
Joker is...
Oh man.
And that's all I'm aware of at the moment.
Okay, so I'm gonna Google Two-Face villains. Not Two-Face villains. Batman villains. And then I'm gonna send you my character real quick so that Are you
gonna be Mad Hatter? Are you gonna be Scarecrows?
I was thinking Scarecrow.
Okay.
Maybe.
Which, you'd have...
Or the Riddler.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I'll just get a green suit and spray paint gold all over it.
I'm torn between two that I want to do.
Which ones?
I want to either be Bane,
yes,
but that one might be a bit easy.
Well,
I just have to get like a luchador mask and some...
Be video game Bane. Get tubes all over your body.
I'll have to find some surgical tubing somewhere. Or, what might be easier, but it might be a bit more difficult to apply, a Killer Croc.
Wow.
Just like tear up some shorts,
How?
Paint myself green, put a bald cap on.
Please do
some
it.
Vampire teeth.
Please, oh my god. That would be amazing.
I might just.
I'm really excited. Guys, why are you eavesdropping?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Are you still here?
That's really rude.
We're just having a private conversation now.
We could have been talking about anything. About our salacious sexual appetites.
Yes, we could be talking about the hundreds of Indonesian boys locked up in the basement.
Don't tell me about that. We'll go to jail, man.
Oh, trust me, that's not the worst they can find.
No, I was gonna go somewhere grosser, but
No,
I don't want
do
to.
it. Oh.
I don't want to. I was gonna talk about the dead bodies. The dead bodies.
The dead bodies?
Oh yeah, we have sex with dead bodies now, don't you know?
Oh, we do?
Put it
Oh,
on.
is that what we were doing last night?
Oh yeah.
You made me put a blindfold on and a mask so that I couldn't smell or anything.
You were like, this is squishy.
Yeah, this is
That's
squishy and something's fallen off around my penis.
Oh my god.
This is probably the best place to end it, just with that image in mind.
And on that note,
On squishy, decaying bodies. We're going.
We're going.
Robert, would you like to plug your things?
You guys have heard it once, you've heard it fucking before. Find me on Twitter at
Robert has a
Robert
vlog,
has a
isn't it?
vlog. Forgot my own usernames. And then find me on Instagram by the same name. And then you can also find me on Tumblr at ectob1ologist, because fuck you.
And as for myself, you can find me on Twitter at who.nate. You can also find
the podcast.
As I mentioned earlier, you can find my personal YouTube channel, which will soon become mine and Robert's and some other people's YouTube channel, just as soon as we get some content done. Which is Whoneedsquality on the YouTube.
I need quality.
Other than that, I do myself have a Tumblr page. I'm just going to bring up the name for you because I just want to make sure that it's not there. Yeah, but it's definitely -not-Nate. That's DEFINITELY-not-Nate.
Hey look, it's my face.
Yeah, it's your face because you are the only person I follow at the moment.
No, go back. You need to see that vine.
No, it's gone now.
No, you need to see
Oh
that
no,
vine.
I've actually seen that. No, I've seen it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's weird.
I thought it was hilarious. Now. Alright, I'm on that visual joke.
No, we've got to unplug the... You can also find the podcast Twitter, which is at AntisocialPcast, where we will post about these episodes that you listen to.
Yeah.
You're already listening to.
But you're already listening, so...
And you can also find the actual website, which is antisocialgamerspodcast.libsyn, that's libsyn.com.
Or you can find us on, iTunes like a normal person.
Yeah. Oh, and if you do listen to us on iTunes, do give us a rating.
Yeah!
A good one. Don't bother if you're going to give us a bad one.
Did I give us a rating?
I don't know. I've not got any rating. I don't think we've got any ratings at the moment.
What?
Don't give ourselves a rating.
They won't know.
They do now.
No one will know.
Okay. Oh, Robert, why are you giving us 1 star? That's horrible. How dare you?
I hate us.
Okay. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Did you... Yeah. Oh.
Not yet.
Oh, I thought you already got rid of it.
No, this is comedy gold. What are you talking about?
Fuck you. How do I fucking star us?